Good day, everyone. My name is Christiane P. Molyed. I will be discussing about a significant topic which is relevant today that pertussis disease or whooping cough is spreading in the Philippines. So, are you vaccinated? We all know that COVID-19 started on 2019, but did you know that according to the Department of Health, COVID is still present today, and fortunately, it is under control. When you get a vaccine, your immune system builds up antibodies to foreign cells in the vaccine and will quickly remember these foreign cells and destroy them if you are exposed to them in the future. So, do you have any idea if what will be our topic for today? The immune system. What comes to your mind if you hear the word immunity? Based on the picture, it shows that it protects our body from viruses and infections. The immune system is the body's natural defense against disease causing agents such as bacteria, viruses, and parasites. It is made up of a complex and vital network of cells and organs that protect the body from infection, and it plays an important role in identifying and eliminating abnormal cells. The human immune system is divided into two broad groups. First is the innate immunity, and the second is the acquired immunity. The innate immunity system needs to be primed before it can work to its full effectiveness, and is only very effective once it has seen a possible infective agent before, while the acquired immunity always working to protect the human body and does not require any special preparation to stop the infection. Now, let's proceed to the organs of the immune system. First organ is the lymph nodes. Specialized organs that produce lymphocytes, filter harmful substances from the tissues, contain macrophages that devour foreign substances. Lymphocytes produce specialized proteins called antibodies that fight diseases. Antigens also fight disease by stimulating an immune response in other cells. And remember that the lymph, it travels in only one direction, empties into the right thoracic duct and lymphatic duct. Lipids are transported from the small intestines to the bloodstream by the lymph vessels. And there are three areas where swollen glands occur: the axilla, groin, and neck. Next is the spleen. It is the largest lymphatic organ located in upper left portion of the abdominal cavity. It filters foreign material from the blood, destroys old red blood cells, and it activates lymphocytes. Next is the thymus gland. It is a soft gland with two lobes, and remember that it is larger during infancy and childhood. It contains important cells called thymocytes. The T cells provide immunity, and the thymosin acids with T cell movement. Next is the bone marrow. B cells are produced and matured in bone marrow, extremely important to the immune system because all the body's blood cells, including the T and B lymphocytes, originate in the bone marrow. Next is the liver. It cleans blood by getting rid of your body's natural waste products and other harmful substances. It also detects pathogens entering the body, capture and clear bacteria, viruses, and macromolecules. Next is our skin. Surrounds the body and functions to form a protective barrier. Dead skin cells are constantly sloughed off, making it hard for invading bacteria to colonize. Sweat and oils contain antimicrobial chemicals, including some antibiotics. Lastly, the tonsils. Stop germs entering the body through the mouth or nose and contain white blood cells responsible for killing germs. So as you can see in the picture, it shows the difference between the normal tonsils and the inflamed tonsils. So there are also major players in the immune system, and it includes the macrophage. Macrophage is a type of white blood cell that kills microorganisms, removes dead cells, and stimulates the action of other immune system cells. Next is the T cells, the helper cytotoxic memory. Next is the B cells. It is the plasma and the memory. The next is the antibodies, which includes the white blood cells, lymphocytes, and there are two types of lymphocytes, the T lymphocytes and the B lymphocytes. Higher rank officials of the immune system and have a sophisticated mode of action. Their importance is highlighted by the fact that an absence of lymphocytes, which occurs in AIDS, leaves the body unprotected from infections and finally leads to early death. Now let's go to the B lymphocytes. Let's differentiate the B lymphocytes and the T lymphocytes. So B lymphocytes, upon finding the relevant antigens, get activated and transform themselves to plasma cells. Plasma cells secrete large quantities of antibodies corresponding to the antigen found by the B lymphocytes. These antibodies circulate in blood and attach to all infecting organisms and cells present in the body having the concerned antigen. And the B lymphocytes is present in lymph nodes. Next is the T lymphocytes. Their response to an overwhelming infection is in the form of multiplication of the particular cell family, concerned with destruction of the particular foreign antigen. They only destroy the antibody-coated cells, but also stimulate activation and formation of plasma cells by lymphocytes. The T lymphocytes are highly specialized and trained cells, which intelligently tackle infections by recognizing and multiplication of a specific lineage of cells, which perform higher immune functions. Now let's proceed to the antigen and antibody. Antigen. When we say antigen, it is a toxin or other foreign substance which induces an immune response in the body, especially the production of antibodies, substance that is capable of stimulating an immune response, specifically activating lymphocytes, which are the body's infection-fighting white blood cells. In general, two main divisions of antigens are recognized, the foreign antigens or the heteroantigens, and the autoantigens or self-antigens. When we say foreign antigens, this originate from outside the body, and the example, it include parts of viruses, microorganisms, certain proteins in foods, and components of snake venom. Even substances found in serum and red blood cells from other individuals fall into this category. Next is the autoantigens. These originate within the body. Normally, the body can distinguish self from non-self. However, in individuals with autoimmune disorders, normal bodily substances provoke an immune response, leading to the generation of autoantibodies. Next is the antibody. So what is antibody? It is a blood protein produced in response to and counteracting a specific antigen. Antibodies combine chemically with substances which the body recognizes as alien, such as bacteria, viruses, and foreign substances in the blood. When an alien substance enters the body, the immune system is able to recognize it as foreign because molecules on the surface of the antigen differ from those found in the body. To eliminate the invader, the immune system calls on a number of mechanisms, including one of the most important, antibody production. The antibodies are produced by specialized white blood cells called the B lymphocytes. So what are the ways to boost our immune system? First, stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Second, minimize stress. Third, exercise regularly. Fourth, get plenty of sleep. Fifth, maintain a healthy diet. Lastly, stay hydrated. That would be all. Thank you for listening. I'm hoping that you've learned something today, especially that We need to be physically healthy so that our body will or can fight against disease.